I'm always talking to you guys about have fun with your fragrances, and I just kind of had an idea of a fragrance that I want to try piece together. I haven't seen a hybrid for this one yet, so I'm really interested. Got my empty atomizer bottle here. Go ahead and unscrew that. One of the fragrances that I'm looking to utilize is this one, Roja Elysium. This is from House of Matte Oil. Ah, beautiful. We're going to carefully pour this. We'll do about that much. They're a rough 10% or something. Tap that back up. This is from House of Matte Oil. I want to say this could run you about maybe 12, 13 bucks. Real nice size, and it's gonna last a long time, and it smells spot on. There's no it smells spot on. Next, I want to utilize Naxos 1861 Naxos by Zherzhov from Oil Perfumery. This is why I love getting stuff like this because I can experiment. You know what I mean? I can make a whole 10 ml spray out of an idea. You know what I mean? That's spicy. I want to just do a somewhat equal, but I want to probably add just a little bit more of the Elysium, just so a little bit more of that freshness can cut through. Kinda. I guess we'll rock with that first and see how we like that. And as you can see, it looks like it's pretty even. Both of those. Naxos is sitting right on top. Elysium right on the bottom. I got a little bit of 190 here. And then we're just going to take that and fill that up the rest of the way. About right there. Leave a little bit of room. Careful. And you can still see all the separate levels. You see the level of alcohol right on top, the Naxos right in the middle, and the Elysium right on the bottom. What I may do actually, take a little bit of Isoe Super. Put a few squirts of that in here. I'm gonna try to dry the inside. I think a little bit of oil or something got on the inside of this one. I think the cap comes off real easy, but that's no big deal. I love just like how it all mixes together. Everything binds. That 190 does a really good job with binding with everything seamlessly. I remember years ago, I used to try and make a fragrance based on videos that I was watching, and people were showcasing what alcohol they used. I didn't have it. I had rubbing alcohol, and it was hilarious, yo, because I would make it and it would just cloud up. It would be so murky. I think I finally had like a little formula that I put together that helped it to not be cloudy. But you know, the stuff that I used was so harsh. And yeah, it was terrible. Everything that I was making was terrible. Everything I made smelled like medicine because I was going to the essential oil store, and getting essential oils, and a lot of those, just a lot of stuff that I picked up just smelled medicinal. So everything smelled like like it was super healthy and mint and just yeah. All right, so we're gonna try this out. Everything's bonded together pretty well. Nothing on this hand. These atomizers are really nice too. For them to be these little bottles, they're really nice. Let's see what we got. Hmm. What I got from that, let me see. Because I kind of want to try it. I already got something on my forearm, so I can't try it that way. On skin, the Naxos is shining through a little bit more, but you're getting that misty, sort of fresh, woody, musky vibe from that Elysium trying to come in, and it sort of balances out Naxos. You get like this soft, powdery sweetness that comes along, like a soft, powdery, airy sweetness that comes in along with Naxos. Fresh sweetness. Say. That atomizer is great, yo. Make sure I label this. Yeah, it's like you get the Naxos vibe, but it balances it. Because Naxos, if you put too many sprays on, it can get annoying. As beautiful as a scent as it is, and I love it, especially for the winter, it can and will get annoying. I like that. It sort of balances it out a little bit. And me doing this kind of gives me an idea of whether or not this is a hybrid that I would even care for. It's not bad. It's not something that I will request, and be like, hey, make this for me, But it's not bad. I like it. I wish I could try it on my forearm. For some reason, stuff smells better on my forearm, or, like down here or up here, way more than it does like on my hand, which is why I tend to spray to test something for videos. But I used to make fun of guys for putting that arm up like this every time they wanted to smell something, but dude, I see why. Things just smell different for some reason on my hand versus my forearm. But that's not bad. Like I said, it gives it like a nice slight freshness. A little bit of a sweetness comes in, the musk, a little bit of woodiness, airiness comes in there, and it kind of balances out that Naxos, that spicy vanilla, tobacco, honey. It keeps it from being such a warm, dense scent, and it kind of helps it be a little more airy. It puts me in a mindset of like some sort of a flanker that would have came from 1 million. It kind of puts me in that mindset of like they came out with a 1 million flanker, and like this is what it smells like. That's what it kind of puts me in the mindset of. Got that sort of powdery sweetness, but it's just like this spice that's there. Tobacco. You're getting like this woodiness, some musk in there as well. It's sort of airy, and that's the vibe I'm getting. But I said all that to say, listen, have fun with your fragrances. Have fun with your fragrances. You gotta have fun. Experiment around. Try some stuff out. I got a couple of stuff that came in from fragrant body oils that I want to try out together and see if I can make something pretty cool. But I love that, man. Experiment. Try some stuff out. You can make something that's truly unique. This is one that I made last year. Dolce Gabbana light blue, and I added a coffee note, and it created something like truly, truly nice for me. It reminds me of this. I did a video on these already. It reminds me of Blue Seduction, but just more amped up. Blue Seduction had like this cappuccino note in there, and uh, while accompanied by like the aquatic sort of a vibe in Accords. And so with what I had has that aquatic, salty, marine sort of a vibe, kind of tart and tangy, and then adding that coffee note, and it just gives you like a really nice, savory, sort of a vibe along with that aquatic saltiness, and it's super enjoyable. But you gotta have fun with your fragrances, man. It's unfortunate for the ones who the companies that make us pay hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. And I said that many times because I mean I've seen fragrances at that price point where you're giving up $100 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, 8 times, nine. And it's unfortunate that we got to do that sometimes. And sometimes when you're paying that much, it's really hard to have fun with your fragrances. You can enjoy the fragrances, but you kind of don't have a choice. Once you done paid 600, 700 some dollars, enjoying the fragrance is something that you kind of almost force yourself to do because of what you paid. You're gonna give it a chance after chance. You're not gonna one spray and write it off. You're gonna be like, all right, let me give this another try. Let me try this again. So you gotta have fun with your fragrances. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. That is it for this video, you guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will catch you guys soon.